Hello, welcome friends. Today in this video I will discuss Foucault's idea regarding author or artist. What is the view of Michel Foucault about author or artist? In my previous video I have discussed arts of existence or techniques of the self. Let's start today's video. Foucault's ideas about author is found in the essay What is an Author? Initially, What is an Author was a lecture on literary theory given at the Collège de France on 22 February 1969 by Michel Foucault. Later, the lecture was published as an essay. This work considers the relationship between author, text, and reader. For many, Foucault's lecture responds to Roland Barthes' essay, The Death of the Author. Now I am going to mention the difference between Michel Foucault and Roland Barthes regarding author. Barthes criticizes author, but Foucault problematizes him. Barthes creates binary, example, author versus reader, but Foucault considers the author as the construct of the reader. Barthes' philosophy is limited to the idea of literature and literary criticism, whereas Foucault succeeds in extending problem from imaginative literature to the domain of non-fictional writings. Now, what are Foucault's views on author? Foucault described traditional notions of the author as being restrictive. To Foucault, author is a category or way of organizing texts which has a history and needs to be challenged. For example, the psychological entity of the author and the use of the author as a way of organizing texts are two different things and need to be treated separately. Foucault tries to figure out how a text points out to a figure who is outside and precedes with the text. According to Foucault, an author is constructed as the center to establish a unified meaning of the text from the text. So, the text itself is meaning. An author can be displaced from the text but cannot be removed completely. A text needs to be related to the larger group of texts or discourses. They cannot be studied in isolation. The author is an ideological figure. According to Foucault, there are two types of authors. Number one, transdiscursive author. These transdiscursive authors are the fathers. Example, Aristotle, Homer, Plato, Longinus, Quintilian, Horace, Ovid, etc. Number two, founder of discursivity authors. These authors are those who resolve complex expressions into simple or more basic ones. Example, 19th century Europeans. Foucault concludes that the author is a certain functional principle by which in our culture one limits, excludes and chooses. The author is therefore the ideological figure by which one marks the manner in which we fear the proliferation of meaning. Viewers, I will discuss more about this in later video when I will discuss the whole essay What is an Author. In my next video, I will discuss Foucault's another concept, biopower. Thank you very much. Hope to see you in the next video.